Have you ever looked up at the sky during a storm and felt a sense of unease? Not just from the thunder or lightning, but from something deeper, something primal. Most of us just worry about getting wet. But what if it wasn't rain falling from those dark clouds? What if it was something alive? The phenomenon is called animal rain. You might have heard of it. Reports stretching back centuries tell of fish, frogs, even birds, falling from the sky like hailstones. The easy explanation is waterspouts, powerful vortexes sucking up water and aquatic life from lakes or oceans and dropping them miles inland. It sounds logical, right? It explains why fish might fall on a town near the coast, but it doesn't explain everything, not even close. Take the case of Lloro, Honduras. For over a century, the lluvia de peces, or rain of fish, has been an annual event. Every year, between May and July, a massive dark storm cloud appears. A torrential downpour follows, and when it stops, the ground is littered with hundreds of living fish. Scientists have tried to explain it. They've proposed that the fish are washed in from nearby rivers or even come up from underground caves. But the locals? They believe it's a blessing, a miracle. But what if it isn't? What if it's a warning? Let's move away from the coast, far away from any large bodies of water. In 2015, in the small, landlocked Australian town of Laimanu, on the edge of the Tanami Desert, it rained fish. Not once, but multiple times. Spangled perch, a fish native to the region's rivers, fell from the sky, still alive and wriggling on the hot red dust. The nearest river was hundreds of miles away. There were no waterspouts. There were no tornadoes reported. So how did they get there? The official reports just stop. The data ends. The explanation is a shrug. Unexplained. This is where the story gets darker. Imagine you're a meteorologist, a storm chaser. You've dedicated your life to understanding the weather. One night, you're tracking an unusual storm system forming over a completely dry, desolate plain. The radar shows a strange signature, something you've never seen before. It's not rain, not hail. The density is all wrong. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you drive out to intercept it. As you get closer, the sky turns a sickening shade of bruised purple. The air grows heavy, thick with a coppery, metallic smell. And then the first drops hit your windshield. But they don't splash. They thud, small, dark shapes. You turn on your wipers, and they smear red across the glass. You stop the car, your heart hammering against your ribs. You peer out into the gloom, your headlights cutting through the bizarre downpour. It's not frogs. It's not fish. It's spiders. Thousands of them. Millions. A writhing black rain of arachnids, covering your car, the road, everything. They aren't just falling. They seem to be crawling, moving with a purpose you can't comprehend. You try to reverse, but the tires spin uselessly on the slick, squirming mass. They're pouring through the air vents now, a tide of clicking legs and countless eyes. Your phone has no signal. No one knows you're here. You're alone in a storm that isn't a storm, being consumed by a rain that isn't rain. The official report, if one were ever filed, would just say, unexplained weather phenomenon. Another strange case of animal rain, but you'd know the truth. You'd know that waterspouts aren't the answer. You'd know that sometimes, when you look up at the clouds, something is looking back. And sometimes, it lets go of what it's holding. So the next time you see a storm brewing on the horizon, maybe stay inside and lock your windows. You never know what might be about to fall. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into the unknown, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more strange stories. See you next time.